Welcome back everybody, here in a new video here at FXDARIUS, and today guys I'm gonna show you as always the best pairs that I will be interested in trading the next week. So guys, let's start with the video. The first pair for next week using my trading strategy will be NZD CAD. Yes guys, as you are seeing, I'm gonna look for a buy after this big push that we had last week. So this is last week's candle that engulfed the previous two candlesticks, so this is a big bearish engulfing candlestick. Then the daily time frame had a big push to the downside with multiple big red candlesticks to the downside, and the 4-hour time frame as well. So guys, even though the main time frames are bearish, my outlook for next week on this market here is to buy. So I will take a counter trend trade. Let me actually write it here, counter trend trade. And usually guys, these counter trend trades are usually the ones with the higher risk and the least probability of paying in our favor. But here guys, I believe that this one here has a very high probability in playing in our favor. So this will be, I believe, the first trade that I will take the next week. So as you guys are seeing on the 4-hour time frame, we are at a zone used as a support multiple times. So price never broke under this zone here in the last, how many days? In the last month. So price never broke under this zone here in the last month. And whenever we were at this price here with this box here, we had a push to the upside in this zone here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times using it as a resistance. So what I'm gonna wait for the next week is to take this buy to the upside to that level there on the 4-hour, which on the daily looks like this zone of resistance as well. So then it will look like something like this on the daily time frame. So just be careful on what I'm gonna draw here. A left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, to then have the break and retest under this zone of support to then take another trade. But the first trade that I will be interested in taking guys will be the buy the next week to the upside. So on the 30 minutes time frame, once I will wake up, so at 6:30 a.m. Italy time, I will wait for a break above this zone here to take the buy to target this zone here used as a resistance, as I said multiple times. Resistance, so it is a strong zone. So that was my outlook on this NZD CAD trade. I believe it is a high probability trade for next week. So this right here is my favorite one out of all the pairs that I have, because it's the one that I believe will play in my favor. So guys, please make sure to check it out as well. Then the next one guys is GBP USD. GBP USD is a trade that follows my trading plan. So it is a trend trade, so a trade that follows the trend. So the weekly time frame here is bearish guys, with this one here being the lower high and this one being the lower low. The daily time frame now it's bearish as well. We were bullish last week, now we are bearish once again. Then we have this very nice zone of resistance used multiple times as a resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this I believe will be the 6th time using it as a resistance. So my outlook for next week is that we will have a pullback to this area of interest here to then sell to the downside. So this is my outlook on GBP USD. The 4-hour time frame is bearish as well. This area of interest looks even cleaner on the 4-hour time frame with many touches as you are seeing right now. So I will wait for the pullback to this area of interest, retest of the 4-hour EMA area of interest, previous structure point, okay, around psychological level we don't have it, we have it here but not there. So pull back to this zone and then wait for my entry signal on the lower time frames to then take the trade and target this round psychological level here, 1.34500. So this is my outlook for GBP USD, and this is the type of trade that I wanna take with my strategy and not NZD CAD. But NZD CAD is so beautiful that I believe this will be the most high probability trade for next week, while the others are still high probability trade setups, but not as that one there. So this one here, pull back to this area of interest, to then head to the downside. Almost forgot that on GBP USD on the weekly time frame we have a double top formation here. So let me take my circle. So this right here, guys, it's a double top, which means that it's a reversal pattern. So we will then continue going to the downside. So this right here is another added confluence to this pair right here for next week. Then guys, we have USD CAD. USD CAD that is creating a double top as well. Here you can see this is a double top, rejecting the EMA, rejecting this area of interest here, used multiple times as a support and as a resistance, sorry. So now my outlook for this one is this thing right here. So the daily as of right now is bearish at this zone here. I could even take a trade at this zone here, so actually mark a new zone here, because we have some clean touches here as well, here as well. Maybe on the week we have a zone of support and resistance as well. Okay, so I could even take this trade here, guys. So after this big push here, enter up there, so here, enter here, target this, but I believe that the highest probability here and the best case scenario will be that the daily will have a break under this area of interest here, a retest to this area of interest, along with a nice pattern that I love, which is the left shoulder head and the right shoulder, which is the head and shoulders pattern, which is a reversal pattern. So break under this zone here to retest it, to then head to the downside. I believe that it's doable this week. Just you gotta see these big pushes that we have on the other pair. So I believe that this one here could have something similar as well. But guys, if you want, you could take this trade even on Monday at this one here, because to me it looks clean and I actually might be interested in taking it as well, because I love this 4-hour rejection, wait for a pullback to this area of interest, then sell. So maybe you could take something like this, 25p stop loss, something like this. Yeah, maybe you could take something like this out of this pair. Yeah, and actually it is a high probability trade setup as well, this right here, because the daily is bearish, the 4-hour is bearish. After having a big engulfing candlestick, you wait for a little retest to this EMA here. This area of interest looks very clean, to then sell and just target a 1 to 2 to be the most conservative that you can be, because then you gotta wait for the bigger trade, which is this one here. So actually guys, I'm gonna keep it like that, and I'm gonna set my alarm here to see if I can take this trade as well. So that was my analysis on USD CAD. I hope guys that you will take this one here, because it's a high probability trade setup. So very nice trade setup. Now let's see my next pair, which is NZD USD. NZD USD last week had a big bearish engulfing candlestick, pretty similar to NZD CAD. It rejected the EMA. We are at this area of interest here on the weekly time frame with multiple touches, using it as a support. Daily time frame is very bearish, as you guys are seeing. So for this one here, I will wait for the retest to this area of interest here, wait for my shift structure on the 1 hour or 30 minutes time frame, rejection from the EMA on the 4-hour because it will go to the downside, rejection from the wrong psychological level to take this sell to the downside. It's very simple. So I believe that we will have a day or 2 days pulling back to this area of interest here, and it is the same exact thing that I want for NZD CAD to do. 1 or 2 days to go to that area of interest there. So this was NZD USD. It's pretty much the same exact trade loading up, because the market has some patterns that occur every single day, every single week, and every single month. So this is what I'm gonna wait for NZD USD, just a pullback here, shift of structure, rejection, then take the sell to the downside. Very, very nice. Then guys, I have GBP JPY. GBP JPY on the weekly time frame. Wait, on the weekly time frame we are bullish. Nothing to say here, we are bullish. It looks like we stopped a little bit at this zone here because we had some weeks rejecting this zone here. Daily time frame is now bearish. We had nice bearish engulfing last week. I will wait for a retest to this area of interest, which is a zone of resistance and support on the daily, to take this sell to the downside. So the 4 hour it's bearish as well. The same area of interest on the daily looks even nicer on the 4 hour time frame. So I will wait for what I just explained in the other 4 pairs, the retest to this area of interest along with the EMA and along with a very, very nice round psychological level, which is the level 200. The level 200, guys, just think about it. 200 on a JPY pair. So 200, it means that it's a very high probability round psychological level, because it's a very nice round number. And look, I believe that we will see some rejection from this zone here to then head to the downside. So this was GBP JPY as well. This one here is a very, very high probability trade setup, very nice area of interest, and I love the fact that we have this round psychological level here. So that was GBP JPY. Now let's see Euro CAD. Euro CAD on the weekly time frame, it's bullish. We have the last week closed like a bearish engulfing candlestick. The daily time frame is now bearish because this is the lower high and this is the lower low. We have this nice area of interest here with 1, 2, 3 touches on the daily time frame, even more touches on the 4 hour. It's a recent area of interest, so it's not that old, it's just a month old, so it's a recent area of interest. I will wait for the same exact thing as GBP JPY. Break, we had the break already, retest this area of interest along with the EMA on the 4 hour time frame to take this sell to the downside and target this zone right here, which is a nice zone of support, resistance, support, resistance. So maybe we could use it as a support along with the daily EMA. So that will be my target on this market here. So simply retest to then look for entries on the lower time frame. Very, very nice trade probability. And honestly, I can see that we are getting in Q4, because in Q4 we have the best markets out there, the best price movements. So we will see what this Q4 gives us, guys, because it's the best time to trade. Then we have Euro GBP. Euro GBP, on this one I will wait for a little step before looking for this trade here. So the weekly time frame is very, very bullish, which is something that I really like. The daily time frame for some of you may look bullish, but I count it as bearish, with this one here, guys, being the lower high, this one being the lower low. We are still in this range, so I believe it is bearish. So before taking this trade, I will wait for another confluence, which is the break on the daily time frame above this line here, which aligns perfectly with my lower high. So once we will get the break on the daily time frame above that lower high, the daily will be bullish. So I will wait for something like this. Now the daily it's bullish, and then for a retest to this area of interest, 1, 2, let's say 3, 4 touches on the daily time frame and more touches on the 4 hour time frame. So I will just wait for a little candlestick, for a little daily candlestick to close above that zone there, to to then wait for my pullback, to then look for my buy. Very, very simple trade setup, guys. It's just trading is simple. Why do you have to overcomplicate trading when trading is simple? You just gotta predict the moves perfectly. So I believe that you guys just understood what I will wait for this one here to do. So let's see what the market gives us next week. And now I have my last pair, which is Euro USD. Euro USD is pretty similar to Euro GBP. The weekly time frame is bullish. The only thing that I don't like on the weekly time frame is that we have 1, 2, 3 candlesticks that are slowing down at this zone here, and I don't like this ginormous wick on the weekly time frame. So we will see the next week. Daily time frame is bullish, and another thing that I don't really like is that we only have 2 daily clean touches on this area of interest, so it's not an A plus area of interest like the other ones. So for this one here, I will wait for a daily bullish engulfing candlestick that closes above this one here, above this area of interest here as well, to then look for buys on this pair here. So something like this on the 4-hour break, retest along with the EMA to then buy and target a 1 to 2.5. So guys, this was the video of my best pairs for the next week. The best one here, guys, is NZD CAD, GBP USD, USD CAD, and then I have this one here as well, because guys, the next week is one of the best weeks that I've seen so far trading in the last 3 months. So I believe that the next week we will make some profits. As you guys know, I'm now 18 years old. I bought a 100k challenge. I'm also a live trader. Yes, I am a live trader now as well, so I will risk my own money. I will risk 5% for every trade, because on this strategy we take just 1 or 2 trades a week, so just take the ones that really make sense. So 5% risk on every single trade that we take on the live capital, while on the funded or the challenges I will take 1.25%. So as I said, NZD CAD is my favorite one, and I believe I will take it as soon as I wake up on Monday. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment if you liked it. Please join my Telegram channel, because there, guys, I have all my live updates on every single pair that I trade, every single one of these, so make sure to join it. I also say when I take this trade, I have other announcements, and also follow me on my Instagram channel and subscribe here if you're not yet subscribed. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment. Bye guys.